Hail to the king, baby. Bruce Campbell is back as Ashley Williams, or simply Ash, the man with the boomstick in one hand and a chainsaw not in his other hand, but a chainsaw is his other hand. Because a long time ago in an epic movie called Evil Dead 2, he had to chop off that very hand because it got possessed. And who would have thought that we see Bruce Campbell again in his trademark role as an ass-kicking dead-eyed killer.
Yo, Granny! Let's go!
There were always rumors about an Evil Dead 4, but instead Sam Raimi did the 2009 movie Drag Me to Hell. That was a little bit in the vein of his best series. And no, his best series isn't Spider-Man, but it's freaking Evil Dead 1, 2 and Army of Darkness. There was a remake of Evil Dead a few years ago and it was actually pretty decent, but how good could it be without Ash? And now? Well, now we didn't get a new movie, but we got a whole TV series. The 10 episodes are now over and it was most of all one thing. Great fun. Really great fun. Every episode has about roughly over 20 minutes and is packed with splatter comedy, dumb but awesome one-liners and all the madness you would want from Evil Dead. The story is simple. After Army of Darkness, Ash never really went anywhere in his life, still working at a convenience store, living in a trailer, drinking beer and womanizing. Well, at least he's trying.
After I lost this hand became extra sensitive.
And then, like before, he doesn't make the best decision, and one night the Necronomicon Ex Mortis, roughly translated, Book of the Dead, is back in his hands, and one thing led to the other, and yeah, you know what that means.
Fuck!
Oh! But different from the first two movies, we don't start at the famous cabin in the woods, but we get there as the season progresses. They unfold the story as a road trip and Ash is joined by two of his co-workers who are becoming his sidekicks and also friends. The shy Pablo, played by Santiago, and Kelly, played by Dana DeLorenzo, because it goes without saying that there has to be at least one hot girl. But wait, one hot girl? Make that 3 hot girls, because there's also the cop Amanda, portrayed by Jill Mary Jones, and a mysterious woman called Ruby, who is played by none other than Lucy Lawless herself.
Who the hell are you? I'm your new best friend.
Ash vs. Evil Dead is not a series where you will be super involved, but it's a series that moves at a very fast pace and its formula is super fun. Mostly it works like this. Our group is going somewhere. Ash is goofing around, a demon, or dead-eyed as they are called, shows up, Ash and sometimes his crew kill them in the most gory fashion, and then of course there are one-liners.
Shoot first, think never.
This is the basic way the show works, and because it's Evil Dead with its twisted humor, grotesque creatures, unleashed cinematography and overall obsession with exaggeration in many different ways, it's just a blast to watch. They also had a decent budget for this and they are not using CGI all the time like they could have, but it's more a combination of computer and practical effects, and yeah, I would have loved it even more if it had been all practical, but I can absolutely live with the way they did it. Because it always looks like the people involved care for this series. It's gory, it's vulgar, it's trashy and macho, it's like Evil Dead 2 as a TV series. My favorite part of it all? Every single beginning of every episode, because what they are doing is giving you a nice little build-up of a totally over-the-top gore fest before splatting blood and the name of this little gem all over the screen.
Honey, I'm home.
So of course I recommend watching Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 1. There will be a Season 2, I think it will be out around Halloween this year like the first season was last year. And yeah, what else is there to say? It's so much fun, go check it out. And if you did, please tell me in the comments below what you think about Ash vs. Evil Dead.
I'm not a grief counselor, but if it's any consolation, you're kind of like a young me. That ice ruined your life and you're hot as hell.
You know they were Jewish, right?
I did not. Wish it could have said something before I made those dumb crosses, but okay.